Dear Chairperson, Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, it's a great honor for me to speak at this high-level segment of Human Rights Council. In the words of Nelson Mandela, to deny people their human rights is to challenge their very humanity. This statement reminds us of the fundamental links between human rights and democracy, peace and security, and sustainable development. Last year, international community has marked the 75th anniversary of the Universal Declaration of Human Rights. Uzbekistan has become an active participant in global commemorative events. Moreover, the national program for the widespread celebration of the Universal Declaration was approved by the President of Uzbekistan. As part of this effort, various events are being organized, including International Forum on Youth Rights, within the participation of youth from Central Asia. The forum resulted in the adoption of Central Asian Declaration of Youth Rights. We have made significant progress in our cooperation with the United Nations human rights structures over the past short period of time. The United Nations High Commissioner for Human Rights, Volker Turk, conducted official visit to Uzbekistan in March last year. Following the visit, the Uzbek Parliament was adopted a roadmap containing concrete measures to implement the High Commissioner's recommendations. Last November, the UPR Working Group on the Human Rights Council received a revised fourth periodical report of Uzbekistan. We take this opportunity to express our gratitude to Member States and Office of High Commissioner for their constructive cooperation and their recommendation provided. Distinguished members of Human Rights Council, New Uzbekistan prioritizes human rights at the heart of its reform, impacting political, legal, and socio-economic aspects. Last year, in April, Uzbekistan marked a historic milestone by conducting its first national referendum on the new constitution. The new constitution outlines the 5 pillars that characterize the new Uzbekistan: sovereign, democratic, legal, social, and secular state, defining the path of development and the future of the country, which will never change. The human rights provisions of our new constitution are fully in line with the Universal Declaration on Human Rights and other international instruments. We are grateful to the Office of High Commissioner for their comments and suggestions on improving our new constitution. Uzbekistan has prohibited the use of death penalty in the new constitution. Notably, for the first time, the Constitution guarantees the right to approach both international and national human rights bodies. Furthermore, the Constitution of Uzbekistan established the status of the national human rights institutions within the constitutional level, setting a precedent in the Asian region. In 2023, strategy Uzbekistan 2030 was adopted. This strategy is consistent with the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals. According to the recommendations of a UN Charter and treaty bodies, Uzbek Parliament is adopted law on the Children's Ombudsman. Uzbekistan actively participates in the United Nations World Programme for Human Rights Education. We are implementing the National Programme for Human Rights Education. Dear Chairperson, currently the world is facing a critical environmental situation. The triple planetary crisis of the climate change, the loss of biodiversity, and the environmental contamination are worsening. This June, in collaboration with the Office of High Commissioner and ODIHR OIC, we are hosting the 4th Samarkand Forum on Human Rights. Here focused on climate change and human rights. And we take this opportunity to invite to Samarkand Forum. With pleasure to speak this year, we are also preparing measures to commemorate of 45th anniversary of CEDAW, 40th anniversary of CAT, and 35th anniversary of HRC. It was a pleasure to speak to you today, and I wish you a productive session. Thank you.